Hey everyone, Shelly Inspires here. Hope you guys are doing well and that everyone is happy, safe, and healthy. Well, happy and blessed Sunday. It is 2:19 my time on the West Coast. Just wanted to check in with you guys and see what's going on and a little bit more about me. First of all, I am an RBT, I am a life coach, I am a healer. I can also transmute negative energy through all space, time, and other dimensions. That's probably a conversation for another day. And I actually did that last night. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself. So, I have all these gifts, talents, and abilities. Plus, I'm a public speaker, an author. I do want to write a book. So I'm going to start working on that because I do have a story to tell that's going to help not only you guys, more of myself, self love, self healing, as we go on this journey in life. And that's just a little bit more about me. So let's get to the program. So it's Sunday, and just sitting here and thinking about how happy and blessed that I am to be living out on the West Coast. Because I do have this, huge story about my life that I want to share. If people are wondering, like, well, who is Shelly Inspires? Well, let's get to it. Shelly Inspires is also 25-year cancer survivor. Yahoo! So any of those of you that are on your journey going through cancer, guess what? I hear you and I see you, and it's going to be okay because we're fighters and we get through it, right? It's a tough battle. Like a little bit more about my situation. I had stage 1 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I had 4 rounds of chemotherapy. Hello, CHOP. Chemotherapy. Anybody that knows it, CHOP. For you the guys that know. And 4 weeks of radiation. Then I was done. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, universe. I'm fucking here to help people, right? So like, I survived that fucking shit. Yeah, was it hard? Yeah, fucking sucked. Yeah, sure. When you go through it because nobody fucking knows to ask all the right questions. So if any of you guys are going through, your diagnosis and cancer and shit like that, like I can absolutely help you with that, because I know it's hard and it fucking sucks and you want to get mad and get pissed off. Yeah, do all that, like I really didn't. I just, like I had my son to take care of. He was just several months old and I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm just going to do what I got to do. That's my mindset. Didn't have that opportunity to get upset. Yeah, my hair came out. I had my sister shave my head and all that other shit and wore like a wig for like a minute. And I was like, I ain't dealing with that crap. Then I used to wear baseball caps and bandanas and all that good stuff. So, you do what you got to do to get by. And, the worst part I think about it is being on that fucking prednisone, which is just horrible shit. I gained like 30 pounds in a month. Yeah, because all you want to do is eat. And you're like, okay, so this fucking medicine saving my life, right? Whatever. And then you go in for like chemo. Luckily, I didn't have to do that. My oncologist, because I had an infusion port, would, administer the chemotherapy. And for those of you that know, as soon as it goes in, it's so gross. Like, it's so horrible. It just makes you sick. So, Zofran, let's say it. So, those of you who know, Zofran is your best fucking friend. Okay. Because I remember being sick. Let's just talk about it. 19 hours. So, every hour on the fucking hour, I would just vomit and be sick. And actually slept on the bathroom floor. So, for 19 hours straight. Just when you feel you're gonna be okay, and then my infuser port gets infected. So let's talk more about this shit, right? At 104, 105 fever, I'm fucking dying. You think the surgeon would put me in the hospital, right? No, his medication coming the next day. Really? That's what I say. Be your own advocate. I should have ran my ass to the ER and just sat there and be like, yeah, because I know they're going to remove it. So I'm going. But for those of you that know, and I was in the hospital for like a whole fucking week with that shit. And then my oncologist wanted me to get another infusion port. And I was like, yeah, right. I don't think so. No. So then they administered it in my hand again. And oh, God, here we go. Right. And then 4 weeks of like, radiation for those of you that know. And then that was it. So I mean, I went through it and like, I'm a strong person, that's how I'm built first of all, which is probably a good thing, that I'm pretty hard-headed and strong because just to get through all that shit and I didn't have the fucking time because I had to take care of my son and live for him. Live for him, like seriously. So those of you that know, like I hear you and I see you, and I'm just like I said, like I'm a very healing person and wanted to be a social worker. So who knows what's going to be my journey, you know. I just want to like speak about it and help people, and I want to do more public speaking. So if anybody wants to hire me, like, hello, I got a lot of life experience when I could talk about, you know, my cancer survivorship. Plus, I'm a two-time domestic violence survivor. So I am here for a reason because I have over 25 years of life experience. I just want to share my gifts, talents, and abilities, you know, with the world. As you can tell, like I am a strong presence and I'm a strong light in this world. And that is why I'm here, you know, to help people. And I have my spiritual people here. I got my spiritual sister, and like I love all things you know, like crystals. I like candles. I like, you know, Reiki. I like meditation and, you know, incense and stuff, and sage. Like, oh my god, like I saged the motherfucker out of my apartment last night, and I moved that fucking shit that was in my closet. That whatever there is gone. So I had to actually have my spiritual sister help me, like, because I'm like, what do I say, because I wasn't sure. And then I said what I needed to say, and I prayed the Hail Mary 3 fucking times real strong, you know, because this shit in my closet was waking me up at night, like knock knock, you know, when someone knocks on the door, and I'm like bang bang bang, tap tap, and I'm like, what the heck in the world is that? Because I've been living up here for like a year, never heard that. And I'm like, no, I'm not having this anymore. I'm not going to be woken up out of my sleep at 3:30 in the morning. So there's like, oh gosh, like, what do you do? You know, shit like that happens. You know, that don't frighten me because I ain't afraid of any shit, because I'm a soul having a, you know, a human experience, and I'll be probably back again and back again. But that motherfucker in my closet, like, I wasn't having that shit. Sorry, I don't think so. So I know that I have that ability to do that and to clear things, you know, and just to help people on their journey, because like I said, I have this social worker like in me, even though I'm not a social worker. So I'm not offering anybody any medical advice. Like, you need to see your doctor regarding that. If you're having mental health issues, of course, see a physician, okay? Because I'm not a medical doctor. I don't diagnose, I don't treat. I just support and guide you on your journey to help you get on the correct you know, path in your life. Because I've been through so much, and that's why Shelly Inspires is here to inspire you guys, to inspire the collective, to raise the fucking vibration of this planet, because a lot of people get in a negative space and it's hard sometimes to get out of it. And that's why, like, I'm here just to share, you know, my life story, my journey, and who I am, you know, Shelly Inspires, to help the collective. So guys, that's just a little bit more about me and a little background, you know. And I love the work that I do, you know. Like, I want to most of all, like, feel like I'm healing, you know, the kiddos that I work with, and just be that presence in their life, and just, you know, be the guide, and just, you know, protect them, of course, too, and then get them, you know, what they need, and just keep going. Because like I said, we have this one life to live, and the holidays are approaching, and things can be a little stressful, right guys? But just live in the present moment. If I could offer a little more advice, take your time, slow down in life, you know. Thanksgiving's coming. I get it. We may want to be with family, we may not. You know, it's just like, oh God, I got to see them again. Just enjoy. We have this one life to live, right? Fucking live it. That's what I'm doing, because no one is promised tomorrow. Me, not you, not anybody else in this fucking world. You know what I mean? There's too much negativity out there, and I got no time for that shit. That's why I'm here to help you guys and just to support you on this beautiful journey, and yeah, and see where it goes. So once again, this is Shelly Inspires. I hope you guys have a beautiful, happy, blessed, and prosperous day. Stay the path. Think good thoughts, you know, use positive affirmations, and just remember that I love you. And if you're going through a time, please don't feel like you're alone, because you're not. Even though you may feel like you're alone, you're not. Do not hesitate, like, to reach out. You know, you could send me a private message, or just keep listening to my videos, because I hope they inspire you and bring you much happiness, peace, joy, and love. And that's what I want to bring to this world. And with that, you guys have a beautiful, happy, and blessed day. This is Shelly Inspires. Take care for now. Have a happy and beautiful day. Love you guys. Bye.